everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over my empties that I've been collecting for the last little while. To be honest, this is take 2. I did this video a couple of weeks ago, and when I went to edit it, I noticed I had a nice smudge mark halfway through the video on my nose for the rest of the video after sniffing and thoroughly enjoying the smell of a candle that's in here. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time, because I can't see my viewfinder. I can just kind of see the little red dot on it. I can't see details, so it could happen again. We shall see. It's always an adventure. Okay, so I'm just going to pull things randomly out of my empties bin thing. I have added a couple more things to it since the original video I did, because I finished my project pan that I was doing in 2020. So some of those items are in there, so if you missed that finale video, there's some overlap, and if you did see it, then there's overlap. Anyway, you get my drift. I'm gonna get on with it. To start things off, I have a couple of dry shampoos here. I have the Dry Refresh and Care Volume Dry Shampoo and the Salon Selectives All Day Refreshing Keep It Clean. They're both okay. They're not bad. I would use them both again. They do leave a white cast in my hair, but unless I spend the extra and get the one with the brown spray in it, that is going to happen anyway. But they do what they're supposed to, and they're cheap and cheerful, so I like that. Because they're the biggest bottles in the bin, I'm just going to continue with some hair care. I have this. This is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist Deep Conditioner. I use this as my regular conditioner whenever I shower, and yeah, so I go through multiples of these, and it's in there because it's gone. I also have the Cake Curl Friend Totally to Die For Defining Curl Cream. This is my number 2 favorite curl cream, but the number 1 costs more to ship to Canada than it actually does to purchase the product. So for that reason, this is the one I always buy. I'm all out of it, and it seems to be out of stock everywhere, so I'm hoping it comes back in stock soon, because the one that I am currently using I do not enjoy as much, but I really do like this curl cream. And just for reference sake, it's the Twisted Sister curl cream. That is my favorite, but it's not available here in Canada, and like I said, it's more money to ship it to me than actually purchase it, so not worth it for me. Now here is the culprit of my last video. So I'm sitting beside a mirror now, so, and a handheld mirror, so hopefully the same does not happen again. But it is a candle, and it is from the Life at Home brand. This is the scent Bourbon Cider. I'm going to keep this away from my nose. Just sniff it like this because I can still smell it. It smells very nice. I cannot tell you the notes because I am in Canada, and they do not print the notes on the bottom of the candles in Canada, at least Bath & Body Works and these Life at Home ones. I did not know why until someone mentioned it's because we have to have both English and French on the label, and then there's no room to print extra things like the notes of a candle. So if you're curious as to why the American Bath & Body Works candles always have that printed on, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. However, I digress. This is the Life at Home brand. I bought this at Real Canadian Superstore. They are considerably cheaper than the Bath & Body Works candles, but I like them just as much as the ones that I have had. It has a really nice scent. It has a good throw to it. They have a variety of scents. They have nice labels on them. It's a 3-wick candle. I believe when I purchased these, it was, if I bought 3, I got them for $8 each, and I think they were $14 regularly. So considerably cheaper than the Bath & Body Works 3-wick candles that you can get here. And again, I do really like them. I think if you're looking for Bath & Body Works candles and you have a Real Canadian Superstore near you, I have no idea. They may be sold at other Loblaw stores as well. But yeah, I think they might be a little bit easier to get, especially if you want something that you can pick up easily without going into the store. So I have a few unfinished skincare things here. I have the Revolution Caffeine Energizing Essence Spray. This is with citrus extract. I really enjoy these kind of sprays that have that lemony citrus smell. However, this just made my face feel sticky all day. It did nothing for my skin, and it just wasn't an enjoyable experience to use in the morning. And I don't know that I would use it at night at all. So for that reason, I'm just getting rid of it. It's just too kind of icky for me to want to put on my face every day. I have this thing, which was hiding out in a drawer, and I finally, decided to get rid of it. Anyone remember these? The Nivea Men Aftershave Balm, popularized by the one and only Nikki Tutorials. I used it a couple times, did not get the hype, and it went in a drawer, and it's stayed there forever since. And I mean, it's a nice glass jar, but it is still pretty much completely full. I have this Blue Tansy and Rosehip Mist Soothe, Balance, and Hydrate. It's a toner spray from Iconic Beauty. I'm pretty sure the reason I put this in here is because it was breaking me out. It was making milia on my forehead come out again. And when that happens, I stop using things. So I found out this was a culprit. I'm pretty sure this was the one. So it's gone. And then I have this balm from Monoskin. It's the Soothing Touch Recovery Balm. I think I got rid of this because it's getting old and it's not something I use. And it says to use morning and night after cleansing and toning. So it's supposed to be on your face, but it's very heavy and I didn't like it. And so I threw it in here. There must have been another reason. It doesn't feel super heavy, actually. I don't know why I'm getting rid of it. I didn't like it for whatever reason, but it's been in here so long I can't remember. But now I'm like, maybe I should keep it for my hands. I'm going to keep it for my hands for now. We'll see how that works. I'll just leave it there. I have the Medusa's Makeup Rosé All Day Facial Toner. This was okay. I do not like rose scents in general. I don't like them in my makeup for sure. I used it up because I had it. It's not anything special. I wouldn't use it again. It didn't break me out or make my skin go crazy, so that was kind of nice, but other than that, it's a no for me. I have this sample size of the Marc Anthony Frizz Free Protective Leave-In Conditioner. I really like this. I would purchase this again. However, I have another spray, like a spray leave-in conditioner that I'm using from Aussie, so once that's gone, I might pick this up again. I really do like this after I'm done in the shower and I put it in my hair, and it just leaves my hair nice and silky without it being weighed down and, you know, tingly and frizzy. I have the Rimmel Stay Matte primer, and I decided to get rid of this because it's starting to smell a little funky. I've had it for a couple years now. It was in my project pan, and I decided that maybe in the summertime I like it, but come September I was not using this. I had to force myself to, and I hated how it felt on my skin. It's nice in the summertime because it keeps my oils and the sweat at bay, but it's getting old, so it's not something I need right now, and I'd rather just, if I feel like I need this come summertime again, I will just repurchase it when that time occurs. But for now, it's old. I just want to get it out of my collection, so it's going into the trash. The Tarte Mermaid Skin Hyaluronic H2O Serum. This is really nice. I've gone through a couple bottles of these. It's a little expensive for a hyaluronic acid serum type of thing. It's around $50 Canadian. I don't know if I would purchase it again. However, when I did use it, I really liked how my skin looked. But I'm liking how my skin looks now with the products I'm using, which are cheaper. So I wouldn't purchase it again, but if it came in a sample pack, or for whatever reason it ended up in my collection again without me paying for it, I would definitely use it. The Hello Happy foundation from Benefit. This one is really nice. It's a very liquidy and light feeling concealer, or foundation, not concealer, but I really did like this. It's, I would say, medium coverage. It still showed my skin through, and it was buildable. Again, it was very light on the skin. It's very liquidy. I think if you have dry skin, this might aggravate it a bit and it might be a little bit uncomfortable. But if you have oily skin, I think it would hold up really nice. I have normal skin and it was fine. So then I have the I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray. This is in the scent Cookies and Cream. I use these just to kind of melt the powder into my face when I'm done, because I'm usually a powder fiend, and it does what I need it to do. I prefer MAC Fix Plus over this. However, this is considerably cheaper, so I will continue to purchase these. Probably. Depends. I mean, I do have to pay for shipping and put a larger order in order to get a bunch of stuff, but that's usually not a problem when I end up on their site. Anyway, I like this. I think if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to MAC Fix Plus and you can get these easy enough, I think they're a good alternative, and they have some really nice scents. I have the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. This is was the shade 04 Sandstorm. It's all gone now. It's one of my favorite powders. I also have the Milani what's it called? The Conceal and Perfect Shine Proof Powder. This was in the shade 04. I was trying to use this up in my project pan, and this is what it looks like. It's a crumbly mess. I just want to throw it away. I wouldn't buy it again. I'm pretty sure this oxidized on my skin, or at least it made my foundation oxidize more than what it normally would. I mean, it looked pretty, but it was a little heavy and cakey as well, so wouldn't purchase this again. I have some face masks here. I have these were all from Ipsy that I got. The Papa Recipe Right for Skin Eggplant Clearing Mud Mask. And then I have the Generation Clay Ultraviolet Brightening Purple. These are really nice. I like them. My favorite is the Innisfree Volcanic Ash Mud Mask. I prefer that over these, but these were nice to use and I use them up. And, you know, if I get them, I'll use them. A few serums here. We have the Revolution Quinoa Peel. I didn't really notice anything with my skin using this or not using it. There was no noticeable difference, and I would go like a few days using it and then I would go a few days without, and like I said, no visible difference, so I wouldn't purchase this again. It just didn't do anything really for me. I have the BioEffect EGF serum. This is really good, but it is ridiculously expensive. It is something that plumped up my skin and made my fine lines a little bit less noticeable, particularly right in here. I wouldn't purchase it again. I do have another sample size and I enjoy using it, and I am enjoying using it. However, that is all that relationship will be. It will never be where I go and purchase it. But I mean, if you have the means to and you would like to try it, this is one of those like Fountain of Youth miracle kind of serums that everyone is looking for, but you're going to pay for it. Oh, this was a fun one. This is the Radial Bee Venom Cleansing Balm. Let me first off say, I think I may have been stung by a bee once. Maybe. I'm not even sure. And I never had a reaction. And I've never been tested for bee stings or anything like that. I've been tested for other allergies like shellfish and that sort of thing and peanuts. But I used this. And oh my gosh, I mean, it's a cleansing balm. So I used it on my eyes because I wanted to take off my waterproof eye makeup. I have never been so uncomfortable. I washed my face. I used this and then like double cleansed and everything. And then I put my son to bed and he wanted me to lay down with him and my eyes were burning. It was the longest 15 minutes of my life before I get back into the bathroom, and literally it felt like I needed to scrub my eyes out of the socket because they were itching and they were burning so bad. I didn't use this on the rest of my face, just on my eyes. And oh my goodness, it went in the empties right away. I'm like, nope, I am not using it again. I have no idea if it's just because I used it on my eyes and it's maybe not meant for that, but that's what I use cleansing balms for. Or maybe I do have a slight allergy to bees. I don't know, because again, never been tested, never really been stung that I can remember. I mean, I think I thought I was stung, but I mean, maybe I stepped on a sharp blade of grass. I never had a stinger that I pulled out or anything. So yeah, this was not a pleasant experience. So if you know you're allergic to bees, don't use this. I mean, I think that would be self-explanatory to someone who's allergic to bees, but if you're not sure, go in with caution on this, because oh man, it was not, and my eyes were itchy the next morning still. It was not pleasant. I have no idea as to the quality of this. I've heard people say they like it. But if you are unsure, caution. I have no idea if it works well. It didn't work for me. I have a bunch of mascaras here that I really like. I have two of these Essence ones. These are the Length Definition Mascara and the Volume and Curl. These are two of my favorite mascaras from Essence. They say that they are gym-proof, waterproof, so they come off easily when you're washing your face, but they do stay on to teary eyes, and like it doesn't make a mess with teary eyes or anything like that. So I really do like these. They seem to be out of stock here in Canada a lot right now, so I keep looking for when they're coming back. I like them together. If I could only pick one, I like the formula on the Volume and Curl one better, but it has one of those like curved wands. Let me show you. This is my dilemma. It has a curved wand. Nope. I switched the wands. This is my dilemma. The Volume and Curl one has this curved wand, but I like the formula better. Whereas just the Length Definition one has one of these spiky rubber ones, but I don't like the formula as much. So yeah, I use them both and I usually switch out the wands. I like them both. I just prefer the formula of the Volume and Curl. And I will suck it up and use that one that comes with it. Then I have these two Maybelline ones. I have the Falsies Lash Lift Waterproof. Really like this. It gave a nice like Falsies fluttery kind of look, and like nice and soft. It wasn't like clumpy and like bam in your face. Whereas this is kind of the opposite. This is the Total Temptation Waterproof, and it is much more of a buildable one. It looks very full. It's very voluminous on your lashes. It adds length. However, it dries out super quick. I think within 3 weeks, this was almost a dud, and that's what I experienced before. I had actually bought this another time, and it was so dry I couldn't even use it when I actually opened it. So for that reason, I probably wouldn't purchase this again. Even though I like the look I get when it's new, it doesn't last long. And for $11, $12 mascara, if I have to replace it every 2 months, every 6 weeks, it's not really affordable then. So it's nice, but it's too dry. I have the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. I hate this thing. It does nothing for my lashes. If anything, it makes them look worse. And it's nice and clumpy now because it's old. So I tried using it. It was in a project pan, and I got mad and just stopped using it because it wasn't worth it. I like to like my makeup, and if it makes me unhappy and angry and frustrated, it's not worth it. That leads me to this, the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Waterproof Mascara. I wanted to like this. I like the way it looks on my lashes. It's got like one of these nice rubber wands, and I like the formula of it, the way it looks on my lashes. This thing flakes so bad though. Like it flakes as I'm putting it on my lashes to the point where it gets in my eyes when I'm putting on my mascara. And then my eyes are red and blotchy, and if I have contacts in, oh my gosh, this is not a fun experience. So I've heard other people really like the regular version of this instead of the waterproof, so I would try that. Again, it's nice, it looks nice on the lashes, but it's not a pleasant experience when it flakes off in your eyes right from the get-go. I have a couple of eye moisturizers here. I have the Believe in Truth Moisturizing Eye Balm. I really like this. I got so many of these, I had enough to equal more than a full size between Ipsy and different subscription boxes, so I'm still working my way through them. However, I really do like this e.l.f. eye cream as well. It's the Illuminating Eye Cream. It has a nice cooling effect when you put it on. Neither one of them are super heavy and goopy. I can't use eye cream at night. It seeps into my eyes, and it makes my eyes sore, and I look worse in the morning than when I put it on. So I need something that I can use in the morning that's fast absorbing, and that I can use underneath makeup, and both of these I don't have any problems with. This is considerably more expensive if you don't get a bunch of samples of it, so I would buy this again in a heartbeat once I'm done all my samples of the other one. I have some sponges here. I have this EcoTool sponge. I haven't even, I mean, I've had it for a long time, but I haven't used it a lot because I'm not a big sponge user. But it did end up breaking on me. And, you know, I wouldn't recommend the EcoTools ones. They feel nice, but I've heard other people complain that within a few uses, after a few washes, they start to tear and stuff. So for that reason, I wouldn't recommend these. And then I have this one. It's nice and dirty, but I only used it once. I used it once and then I washed it. And when I washed it the first time, it did this. And this is from Shop Miss A. It's one of their microfiber ones. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend this either. For a few dollars more, you can get the Juno & Co. ones. And I have one and I've washed it, you know, multiple times, lots of times. I've used it lots. I've had it for a couple of years. And it's still holding up without a problem, whereas this ripped on the first wash. So, I mean, it was only $1. So I guess you can take your chances, but I wouldn't recommend the microfiber ones from Shop Miss A. I have just the regular, like beauty sponge ones that are, you know, normal, like this. I think this is one. It's dirty, but this one, it's held up multiple washes as well. So yeah, I would recommend these over the microfiber ones from Shop Miss A. Okay. Brow products. I have a few in here. I have this Catrice brow pen. This is one of the tri-tip ones. This is one, it just doesn't work for me. I can get it. There's not much ink in it. So it was kind of always like that. I would try and put it on and I would get one brow done and then go to the next one and no product would come out. So it was very frustrating. I have the Benefit Ka-Brow pomade. This is, or cream gel brow. This is in the shade 03. I really do like this. I had this in a project pan and I got considerably well done with it. Does that make sense? I did a lot. I did well with it. I got a lot. I used a lot of it. If I purchase this again, which I think out of all the pomades I've tried multiple drugstore ones, and this is the only high-end one. I would definitely get the mini of it just because for the amount of time that I actually pull it out and use it, it's probably more economical for me to get the mini and use it up. Whereas this I couldn't use up because it started to dry out. I started adding powder to it, or not powder, oils to it, but it changed the formula of it. So I'd rather not have to do that. I also have the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil. This is completely gone. And yeah, it was okay. It's a little warm for my liking. I prefer something a little bit more cooler. This was the shade. What shade are you? Brunette. So, I don't know. I like the e.l.f. brow pencil, and it's a little bit cheaper than this one. And there's other ones I wouldn't mind trying. So, I mean, in a pinch, I'd buy it again. But again, I'd have to get a different shade. So, we shall see. Not bad. I have the Hourglass, what is this called? The Translucent Veil Setting Powder. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. I don't understand all the hype about it. So I would never buy this. It was nice to get for my birthday gift from Sephora, but I'm glad I tried it, but I'm not going to buy it. Then I have this. This is the Beauty Crop Bronzer. This was in the shade Tanneries, and I used it all up. I think this, what was this in a project pan? I can't even remember anymore. This was in a project pan, but it's gone. I have the Morgan Taylor Need for Speed Fast Dry Top Coat. This is really, really good. It does dry your nails nice and quick. It leaves a nice finish. It makes my nails, like, the color last. Morgan Taylor is one of my favorite brands for nail polish. I like it better than OPI. I like it better than Essie. I like it better than, what are some other ones? China Glaze, but I think everyone likes everything better than China Glaze. But anyway, Morgan Taylor in general, I really like the brand, and I like the top coat. It's just, I don't do my nails enough, and it dried out, and I tried adding like a special, what is it, thing that loosens it up and makes it work again. And I mean, it worked okay, and then I let it sit for another month, and now it's all sticky and goopy, and so I just bought something else. So there's that. I would buy it again, but I can't find it in stock, and I don't want to spend shipping. I don't want to spend $8 in shipping when it only cost me $11 to buy that. So we found something else. A few more things, promise. I have this shadow stick here. This is from Beauty for Real. This was in the shade Ever Starstruck. Again, this was in a project pan. I really like this. I just used it as an eye base or an eyeshadow base when I had lighter colors like a champagne or maybe like a pinky, like a light pink color that I really wanted to stand out and pop, and it really held on to my shadows and made them look nice. And it didn't crease or anything, so it was nice. It's got a little sharpener on it too. I wouldn't go out and necessarily buy this brand again. I think I got it in BoxyCharm like several years ago, but I did use it up. And I mean, again, if it came to me again in some other form, like in another subscription box or something, I wouldn't be mad. I would enjoy using it. Last few items. I don't think any of them are empty because they're all lip products. But I think they're all starting to smell. I think that's why I was getting rid of them. I have the Clinique. This is in the shade Black Cherry. And yeah, they all smell funny, so they're all going. But then I have the You Can Be lipstick in Rambling Rose. It's this one. It barely looks used. I have this Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Muse. And then this Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Santa Ana. I don't go through lip products. I just don't. And this is one reason why I don't like buying more expensive lip products, because they always go bad on me. I'd rather spend, you know, $10 on a lipstick or a liquid lipstick and use it multiple times. And if it goes bad, it's not as big of a loss compared to spending $30 on something and, you know, using it just as much as maybe the $10 one, and it's more of a loss then. I don't reapply lipstick throughout the day or any lip products, so I put them on once in the morning and that's it. So, I mean, I don't use them, lip products, a lot. So, even though they're intriguing to me and I always want to try them, it's not worth it. Okay, that is everything that was in my empties bin. I can now recycle it, hopefully. It's been sitting around for another month extra than what it needed to because, you know, the candle got soot on my nose, and yeah, I didn't think you guys all wanted to watch a video with a big, like, it was big. It was like from right here all the way down to my lip. of line of sight. And I was thinking maybe I can edit it out, but other than putting an emoji over my face in that video, I don't think it would have worked. So I redid it. So now I can get rid of this stuff. And if it, for whatever reason, doesn't, you know, I got something on my face or something went wrong, you'll never know because this video won't go up because I'm not doing it a third time. So the stuff's going to recycling or the garbage, and then I can start all over again. Let me know in the comments below if you've used any of these products and what your thoughts are on them, especially some of these duds, like this bee venom or that Maybelline, yeah, the Maybelline waterproof. Have you had the same experiences that I have with these? I would like to know. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.